This is a follow up to the bench PR. And then I took the bench PR day and kind of just turned into the shoulders and arm workout because that was the day it fell on. People don't necessarily bench press for shoulders, but they do work the anterior delts. So I still just saw it as a good opportunity to not be like, oh, I didn't do my exact exercises, but I'm still able to do my workout even if some of the main lifts were replaced or not available. Like you'll see that I don't have my tricep push down nor did I do my overhead press, but I still did similar exercises that still like stimulated the body in a similar way. So you can chalk this up to like a chest and arm day, but I still say it was mostly shoulders. I think the shoulders got a good pump if you saw towards the beginning of this video. But yeah, just kind of recapping the bench progression that I went through so I could PR. And then, well, most people might stop at the PR, which is what I'm gonna say what I usually do. But after I do a PR, I usually can finish with the workout that corresponds to that. Oh no, my notification's going off. I do a workout that corresponds to whatever I PR'd. So if I do like a deadlift, then I'll go ahead and do like a deadlift workout. But this happened to be the right day for shoulders and arms, so I just went ahead and did that. If it was chest, it would have been about the same. And I was like dying to get this bunch up, but I got it up. Yeah, with a bunch of hip and everything, but I still got it. Then usually after the overhead press or seated overhead press, it would be like a tricep dip machine. So instead, what I did was I just strapped the plate to myself and just did body weighted or weighted dips. Yeah. So it's always a great exercise to do, especially if you're already, especially if you're already strong enough to do normal like weighted dips, and you don't want to do insane amount of reps. I think I still did a good amount of reps, like 12 plus, because I only used one plate. I didn't want to attach too much to myself or go too crazy, so I just did one plate. Especially since I did just PR on the bench, so I didn't want to go extra wild. But yeah, it's just to say that you may not have the exact things that you usually use for your exercise or your workout, but you can always adapt. Find what works or what's close enough. Like if I was gonna do a chest day, they don't. This gym didn't have a pec deck of any kind. I would have just done a dumbbell fly if that had to be what I had to do. So there's always a will. I mean, there's always a way when there's a will. So one thing I didn't do properly with this belt is just it's just that it was hanging a little bit too low. So the plate was like next to my feet when it should have been a little bit higher, a little less slack, a little more tension, but it still wasn't much of a problem. I didn't really have any difficulties with it. Yeah, I walk off to go do something, then I'm back. I think I did. I can't remember, but I think I did 2 or 3 sets here. I'm not sure though, but yeah, I also still felt pretty good after doing the PR, so I wasn't like tired out and was like, no, I can't lift. And honestly, after this, I was also going to do like a deadlift max, see if I could max my deadlift because currently it's at 450, but I'm fairly confident it's much higher than that. So I wanted to try and do that too, but I ran out of time. I had somewhere else to be that day, and also everyone else was also leaving for the other events they had planned. But finished the dips there. And if you kind of see the way I do my dips, I'm not necessarily doing them for chest here. I would go down more straight, and I'd hang down the bottom of it. Oh yeah, my pants disappeared. Uh, but what's it called? Oh yeah, I'm not necessarily going down like straight like I would for chest and then holding him there. I'm kind of coming down and coming right back up. I'd say this is a little bit more for like putting the focus on the triceps. That's why I have that that slight forward lean as well. Also, you tend to have a forward lean when you're just doing the weighted variation. But I think right here I was just kind of vibing to whatever music I was listening to, so don't mind me. But uh, also, I will say my back looks huge right there. That's crazy. I think thing about like actually recording is it gives you some different perspective on yourself, and not only are my legs like long as hell, but my back is a lot bigger than I thought it was. So that's something I kind of learned recently. But aside from that, self glazing aside, yeah, you kind of see I'm kind of at an angle. I am kind of still going down straight, but not as straight as I would be. Pause. If I was trying to hit chest, so this is more. This is more trying to hit both chest and tricep. But I wasn't particularly trying to do it one way or the other. It's more so just trying to get some good reps with some good depth because you got to go deep. But yeah, I came over and did some push down slash extensions. You'll see on my right arm, my elbow stays in place pretty decently. But on my left arm, that might not be the case. But that also could be just because of the angle. Also, this was kind of like a private gym, so I was able to go shirtless. I don't really work out shirtless often, so I use it as an opportunity to do so. Because I think it is kind of cool, like, well, I guess retrospectively, since I'm watching the video, seeing the muscles, but when you're in front of the mirror and you're doing exercise there, you can also see the muscles there. And like I said about like the back, like it's going a little bit crazy. Uh, but yeah, I can kind of starting to see the horseshoe coming in on the triceps too, especially on the right. Well, it's especially on the left one, but it's coming more so in on the right one as well. I've been working on that for a bit. But yeah, let me take it over to my office real quick. Go in and grab him some dumbbells to start doing some lateral raises. See here, you see how freaking long my legs are, and then how long my like quads are, and then how long like my calves are and all that. Even though the camera was like point 0.5, so it's a little bit distorted. And then some lateral raises. See, I like doing lateral raises because they just look cool. So I think genuinely that something being badass looking cool is a very legitimate reason to do the exercise. Now it also has benefits. These aren't exactly lateral raises, I should say. They're more like uh, they're more like rear delt flies, but with a slight. Well, yeah, there are lateral raises, but I'm leaning over, so they're more like rear delt flies. But I'm still hitting the side delt as well. Whenever you hit rear, you hit some side too. But that's just kind of what I'm doing there. Trying to get a little bit of both of them, and then I got my curls. Curls kind of works your shoulders too a little bit. Not your well, they shouldn't work your anterior part. That means you're like curling like too high, but you get some like mid delt action in there. I realized that if I put the dumbbells in front of me instead of like coming all the way to my side, it feels just a little bit more comfortable. Because I don't know why they're like having to go from my side neutral and then curling up. This feels weird sometimes. So I just held them kind of in front of me. I think there's a device that does this. It's like that little board that you see some bodybuilders wear, and it like pushes their arms out, almost like you're doing a preacher curl, but it's attached to you. So I think this is like a cool variation to do. And I was kind of supersetting the flies and the. I was kind of supersetting the flies and the curls. So curls are also another exercise, especially when you do them with just the dumbbell alternating. I think most alternating exercises with dumbbells just kind of do look badass, but this one just makes you look cool, feel cool. But it might be really it. I do I do some emotes I think after this, and then I knock out another set, and that pretty much concluded the workout. And see shoulders popping a bit, so just not going too crazy because I was really trying to hit chest, but shoulders, arms. Yeah, I move the necklace out the way so you can. I move the necklace out the way so you can see like the chest divide, I guess, the canyon, the crevice, and then boom, abs. And I want to say abs and thighs, but like you can't really see the thigh. But like yeah, abs. A little constipated, glorious. Yep, hulking. Yep, there you go. Big traps, big neck, glory. But yeah, I think I'm gonna throw some music on or something. I was gonna find something that won't get me copyright struck, but we'll see. But yeah.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.